This video is brought to you by a product I use weekly, Harry's. More on them after the reaction.
Citizens of Reject Nation, how are you doing today? We're about to sit down to see one of the all-time classic movies. This is one of the big ones. Like, I've never seen this. I know it from song lyrics. You've never seen it?
I have not, which when I told my dad, he's like, how the hell have you not seen this? One of the greatest films ever. I actually have not seen many of the Coen films in general. I've only seen Burn After Reading and The Big Lebowski, so I'm excited to see one of the classics here.
We gotta get you on No Country and Oh Brother.
Yeah,
they're so different.
I know. I've just heard that. And Raising Arizona, I want to see that one as well.
I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to tell you to watch things having not seen Fargo, but we're about to see Fargo, so then I'll be allowed to be a snooty film dad like everyone else. This film's like an ultimate film dad movie. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm gonna understand that lyric about with that guy that played in Fargo. I think his name is Pete or something. I don't know. It's a song lyric. We're gonna dive into it in just a second, but please, before we do, hit that like so we know you liked the video. Leave a comment below. Let us know what your favorite Coen brother movie is. There are so many. Let us know how disappointed you are in us for not having seen this one. And go over to Patreon if you want to see this from front to back, beginning to end. If you want to see all of our resting and watching faces, that is how you do it. And much love to Prepper for making this video possible, for prepping it up, for spicing it up, for making it glorious. Thank you very much. And if you want to head to rejectnationshop.com, you can look as great as we do with lovely merch. And we love you guys supporting that way because it really does help the channel. Without further ado, let's get into Fargo. Okay.
You ever been to Minnesota?
I have not. It seems cold. One
time.
Yeah.
June. It wasn't too bad. It's like, that's the month ago. It's a pretty cool city, actually.
This looks like how I've pictured it. This brisk white boldness.
Almost like a painting.
She works with them a lot. And the other, the Coen brothers I haven't seen often.
Isn't she's married to Joel, right?
She?
I believe she's married to Joel.
That explains.
Yeah.
They're wanting to work together a lot. I love that man. Have you seen Mystery Men?
Oh no, we talked about that.
Right.
I haven't.
We did talk about that.
You're like, you need to react. Let us know in the comments if I should react to that.
An OG Steve Buscemi, another Coen brothers staple.
Which I did see him in The Big Lebowski.
That's your name, dude.
Peter Stormare.
Oh, I adore that man. Always intense.
This makes me appreciate where we live.
Oh, so much. My rent doesn't seem so heavy right now in this one moment.
It's worth it. Although you're probably used to snow from Boston, right?
There's a reason I left.
Like, what do you think I'm doing here?
Yeah, I pay that rent with knowledge of this.
See, I've only been to Boston once in August. I didn't experience
you don't know this, yeah.
I just experienced humidity.
So you did Minnesota in June and Boston in August. You're like, I know when to travel.
Yeah,
I will not do. Yeah.
Really appreciating these long, lingering shots already.
I'm also really curious because they do drama incredibly powerfully and comedy incredibly powerfully, but the balance is always like a little different, like the Equalizer level. So I'm curious what this tone's going to be.
Dude, Williams H. Macy's such a damn good actor.
His presence is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the two of them. It's a murderer's row of talent.
Yeah.
I'm Jerry Lundegaard. Shep Proudfoot said...
Shep said you'd be here at 7:30.
Shep said 8:30.
We've been sitting here an hour. He's peed 3 times already.
It was a mix-up, I guess.
You got the car?
Yeah, brand new burnt umber Sierra.
Yeah, okay, well, sit down then. I'm Carl Showalter. This is my associate, Geir Grimsrud.
We all set on this thing, then?
Sure, Jerry, we're all set. Why wouldn't we be?
Yeah, no, I'm sure you are. Shep vouched for you and all. I got every confidence here in you fellas. Keys.
No, that's not it, Jerry. The new vehicle plus $40,000.
Yeah, but the deal was the car first, then the $40,000, like as if it was the ransom. I thought Shep told you.
Shep didn't tell us much, Jerry.
Shep's not a very reliable fella.
I don't know if Shep's the best to organize things.
See, I give you a brand new vehicle in advance, and then...
I'm not going to debate you, Jerry.
Okay.
You want your own wife kidnapped.
What? Like how we're talking about this out in the open, too.
Right, just at a bar.
You pay the ransom, what, 80,000 bucks? I mean, you give us half the ransom, 40,000. You keep half. It's like robbing Peter to pay Paul. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh. The thing is, my wife, she's wealthy. Her dad, he's real well off.
He's profitable.
So why don't you just ask him for the money?
Well, your wife, you know.
Or your wife, Jerry.
I love how they're trying to talk him out of it.
Yeah.
They don't know I need it. Okay, so there's that. And even if they did, I wouldn't get it. So there's that on top then.
Oh, let's take a look at that Sierra.
Hon?
Oh, it's Fargo.
Yeah, real good.
Dad's here.
Oh, I know this actor. Face Off and The Family Man.
What you watching there?
Go first.
Who they playing?
The Minnesota accent is so sweet. It's so, like, endearing.
Yeah.
Wade, have you had a chance to think about that deal I was talking about, those 40 acres there in Wayzata?
You told me about it.
Yeah, you said you'd have to think about it. I understand it's a lot of money.
What did you say you were going to put there?
Yeah, but the
I
difference...
thought you were going to show it to Stan Grossman.
Oh, he's a pushover.
That's why he doesn't want to ask for the money. He'd rather kidnap his own wife.
Yeah.
This could work out real good for me and Gene and Scotty.
Gene and Scotty never have to worry.
Oof.
Where's Pancakes' house?
What?
We stop at Pancakes' house.
I hope.
What are you, nuts? We have pancakes for breakfast. Gotta go to a place where I can get a shot and a beer and steak, maybe. Not more pancakes. Come on.
Dude wants his pancakes.
We can stop outside of Brainerd. I know a place there we can get laid. What do you think?
I'm hungry now, you know.
Saying we can stop, get pancakes, and then we'll get laid, all right?
Dude, I love the chemistry between those two.
They're so both intense actors. I've never seen them paired.
We sat right here in this room and went over this and over this.
Yeah, but that TruCoat.
I sat right here and said I didn't want any 20 minutes ago and said you had it ready to make delivery. It says, come on down and get it. And I'm paying $19,500 for this vehicle here.
All right, I'll talk to my boss.
Slick car salesman.
You going to the Gophers on Sunday?
Oh, you betcha.
You wouldn't have an extra ticket.
You kidding?
You just can't win with anything he does.
Yeah, he's just kicked.
He says I can knock $100 off that TruCoat.
You lied to me, Mr. Lundegaard. You're a bald-faced liar. Where's my goddamn checkbook? Let's get this over with.
It's not good to be William H. Macy in this world.
Yeah, right?
This is the plot preceding Shameless. This is what breaks him and turns him into the Shameless.
Yeah, I'm not agreeing with what he's doing, but I do sympathize with how he's being treated for sure.
I mean, he wasn't wrong. Buscemi called it.
Perfect transition.
That was great. Just to fade out and back.
Hollywood, the Tonight Show. Stop.
Okay.
We just needed to know he was honest.
Yeah.
Jerry around.
Yeah, hon. Yeah, he's here. Yeah, I'll catch him for you, hon.
Get him. Stan Grossman looked at your proposal. He says it's pretty sweet.
No kidding.
Might be interested.
Hey, I'd need the cash pretty quick there in order to close the deal.
Numbers are right. Stan says it's pretty sweet. Stan, you know Grossman.
Yeah.
Does this mean I don't have to kidnap my wife?
Or does it go awry? I'm wondering the chronology.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost felt like this was a flashback, like leading us up to...
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
They didn't make it clear, which I think is intentional.
You know those two fellas you put me in touch with up there in Fargo? See this deal I needed them for? I may not need it anymore, and I haven't been able to get them, so I thought maybe you'd know an alternate number or what have you.
Nope. Dude, nobody treats this guy with respect.
Didn't even look at him.
Yeah, I think his wife kind of does. I mean, it seems like, but other than that, nobody else
Well,
does.
he doesn't he just accepted that at face. Like, okay. Like he's waiting to be pushed around.
Yeah.
It's the IDS building, the big glass one, tallest skyscraper in the Midwest after the Sears in Chicago or John Hancock building, whatever. You never been to Minneapolis?
Nope.
Would it kill you to say something?
I did.
No. It's the first thing you've said in the last 4 hours. That's a fountain of conversation, man. That's a geyser. Doing all the driving, man. Whole way from Brainerd driving, just trying to chat. Oh, and you can't say one thing just in the way of conversation? Well, it. I don't have to talk either, man. See how you like it.
Sure, he's gonna be very bothered.
The classic talkative, stoic trope in gangsters, but then the casting.
Yeah, but the deal's already done. I already got the money.
Yes, we have an audit here. I just have to know that these vehicles you're financing with this money, that they really exist.
Yeah, well, they exist, all right.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
But I can't read the serial numbers here. If I can't correlate this note with the specific vehicles, then I gotta call back that money.
Yeah, how much money was that?
$320,000. I gotta correlate that money with the cars.
And the Minnesota Nice is it's really interesting because there's such a barb to it.
For those of you who just joined us, Katie here this morning is going to show us how to make holidazzle eggs ourselves at home.
Oh no, are they there?
Oh, man.
Shit. Oh shit.
Right.
This is an empty egg.
That's right, Dale.
Well, how do you get the egg? There was an egg in here, right?
Yeah.
What an intense visual of just like.
Great.
I mean, Jesus. Response time is not going to be quick, though, probably.
Oh. Yeah, good point. Oh, man, I'm so worried she's going to get hurt in this fake kidnapping.
Oh, for his hand.
Yeah.
Bite. Yeah. Oh, she's hiding there. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, is she going to...
Oh, no. Don't break your neck, please. Ugh.
Man, the tension is fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, really? I guess life insurance, but still, it's messed up.
He lost his wife.
Yeah.
Wade, see, I was bringing you this deal for you to loan me the money to put in. It's my deal here, see?
Jerry, we thought you were bringing us an investment.
Yeah, right.
You're saying we put in all the money and you collect when it pays off.
I'd pay you back the principal and interest.
That's how an investment works, correct?
We're not a bank, Jerry.
If I wanted bank interest on $750,000, I'd go to Midwest Federal, talk to old Bill Deal.
He's at North Star.
If I'm only getting bank interest, I want complete security. Heck, FDIC. I don't see nothing like that here.
Yeah, but I guarantee you your money back.
How?
I don't want to cut you out of the loop, but this here's a good deal. I assume if you're not interested, you won't mind if we move on independently.
Oh.
Oh.
He just lost everything.
Oh, that sucks. Damn.
What a great shot of just an empty parking lot, too.
Man, how this guy has the mental fortitude to keep
soldiering on. I imagine it's his whole life. I mean, it seems like they've built a character that seems just downtrodden.
I feel like this is the prelude for Shameless.
Yeah, right? That's the origin story?
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, that was supposed to be the holy grail of deals for you. Oh, man. Ugh. Oh, wait till you get home. Things are going to get better.
Is this a movie you think that's just a series of just sorrow? Like things just break?
Yeah.
We're in Act 1.
Yeah.
Hun, got the groceries.
See, whenever I see William H. Macy come home and I hear, hun, I think Pleasantville. Like, where's my dinner? That's the first thing I ever saw him in.
Oh, this is so sad.
Wade, it's Jerry. I don't know what to do. It's Gene. I don't know what to do. It's Gene. Yeah, Wade, it's Jerry.
Oh, guys, practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wade Gustafson, please.
Still need to act sad when you.
Yeah, like that woman is also. I've been tense for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, do you think it was definitive that she died, or do you think it was knocked out? Because
he poked her. She could be alive, but he left the tarp.
Yeah. I'm hoping she's
just unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Oh,
okay. Thank God. Thank God.
Kidnapped.
Yeah.
Not deceased.
Shut the up, or I'll throw you back into the trunk, you know?
Jeez, it's more than I've heard you say all week.
I'm glad they answered that pretty quickly.
Yeah,
for us.
same. And I like the tension of having us not
know.
No. Shit. Oh, the tags. I never put my tags on the car.
Rookie mistake.
Hey, don't worry, I'll take care of this.
I'm wondering if this is one of those everything escalates and we see that he's a complete psycho scene, or if it's going to be a tension building, getting us into the second act scene. Like, I'm really curious which direction they go. Because it's true.
Yeah, right.
Because they wouldn't tell a true story unless it gets awful.
All right, just keep it still back there, lady, or else we're going to have to shoot you. I'll take care of this.
Love the lighting right there.
Right, just on the giant Buscemi eyes. He's got such an intense look, and you light it like that. Also, stark blonde Stormare is such like a serial killer look.
Yeah.
How can I help you, officer?
Is the new car done, sir?
Oh, it certainly is, officer.
You're required to display temporary tags.
Certainly.
Can I see your license and registration, please?
Certainly. So maybe the best thing to do would be to take care of that right here in Brainerd.
That $50 bill.
He's just trying to bribe the cop with 50.
Yeah. And 50 and 96 was
money.
Put that back in your pocket, please, and step out of the car, please, sir.
Okay, he's gonna. I think what you said is about to
I
happen.
think, yeah, escalation.
Oh, what was that?
Oh! On his lap, like shoulder. Oh.
Coy with the call.
It felt the tension.
Yeah.
Oh.
It would have behooved him just to take the 50.
Yeah. I just don't trust a silent henchman.
Yeah.
Whoa, Daddy. You'll take care of it.
What a great, awful shot.
You're smooth, you know. Just clear him off the road.
Like how the roles have reversed, so he's a lot more silent now, and he's now more talkative.
Yeah. And the immediacy of his taking over control.
Yeah.
Like, Stormare's in control of this now, and he's been driving, like...
Yeah. I was impressively shot, too, with the...
Gush.
The gush, yeah.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of headshots in movies. That was especially visceral and gross.
Ooh.
Oof. See, I feel bad for everyone they encounter now. Like, I've just got this tension of, like, how big does this get?
Wrong place, wrong time. Oh, shit.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Shit. Oh, no.
You better drive. Yeah, you guys take off. Oh, no.
Dude, this guy is...
An absolute psychopath.
Insane.
Oh, man.
I feel so bad for them. Wrong place, wrong time.
By. And so innocent looking immediately. Like, great casting on, like, two innocent faces.
Yeah. That's a good... Yeah. Just drive into the darkness and turn everything off.
Yeah. Yeah, especially out there.
Yeah.
Oh, no! Not what happened. Way worse. Oh, they lost control. That would have been a
Which
solution.
makes sense. You'd panic and freak out in the moment.
In the snow?
Yeah, and also you're being chased. Oh, God. Oh, crap. And what makes it worse knowing that this is a true story.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's like a kid. Man.
That's a sad transition there in the fade out. Fade to black.
It's all just like desperation, like William H. Macy's desperation. Clearly these criminals are desperate and don't care. Like, it's just sad. Oh, yeah, we haven't met Frances McDormand yet.
Right, right. I believe she won an Academy Award for this film, too.
She got nominated for 3 Billboards, right?
That I don't know.
Okay.
So I'm hyperventilating a little bit. If I fall over, pick me up because I've got some things to say.
Oh, my, where? Yeah? Okay, there now, Jeff. Real good then.
Oh, okay.
Is that Lynch?
Gotta go.
Yeah.
I'll fix you some eggs.
That's okay, hon. I gotta run.
You gotta eat a breakfast, Marge.
Oh, what a good, nice husband.
He might be the Zodiac killer, but he's sweet here.
Right? He's also in The Founder with Michael Keaton.
Oh, yeah, he's great in that.
McDonald's, yeah. One of the McDonald's brothers. God, that ending of that movie always pisses me off. Like
another based on a true story horror in a different way.
Right.
Cool shot. I like that a lot. The center pane of the house splitting the frame.
There's a lot of great shots already in this film.
These Coen brothers. They're going places.
Hi.
She pregnant?
Prowler needs a jump.
I think she is. It looked like it, right?
Man, that adds so much terror for what she's about to like start dealing with. Because if she's the one that's on the case, right? Like she'll.
Yeah, especially with Peter Stormare's character. Yeah.
Hi, Yellow.
The image of her in the hat looks like something I've seen on posters.
Oh yeah, I've seen that so many different times for sure. Like I said in the promos and back in the mid '90s when this was coming out.
Yeah.
That was the image that was ceased in my head.
2 of them are over here.
Where is everybody?
It's cold, Margie.
Ugh.
I keep thinking, like, setting this in Minnesota was so clever because of the accents and how kind they seem. And then I was like, no, it's a true story of horribly kind people being treated horribly.
Here's the second one. It's in the head and the hand there. I guess that's a defensive wound. Where's the state trooper?
Back there, a good piece in the ditch next to his prowler.
So we got a trooper pull someone over. We got a shooting. These folks drive by. There's a high-speed pursuit. Ends here, and then this execution type deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Smart.
I'd be very surprised if our suspect was from Brainerd. From his footprint, he looks like a big fella.
You see something down there, Chief?
No, I just think I'm gonna barf.
Oh, yeah, it's pregnant.
What now do you think?
Let's go take a look at that trooper. There's different footprints here, Lou. This guy's smaller than his buddy. Well, he's got his gun on his hip there, and it's a real shame. I guess the little guy sat in there waiting for his buddy to come back.
Yeah, it would have been cold out here.
Heck yeah.
Last vehicle he rode in was a tan Sierra at 2:18 a.m. Under a plate number, he put DLR. I figured they stopped him or shot him before he could finish filling out the tag number. So I got the state looking for a Sierra with a tag starting DLR. They don't got no match yet.
Oh, logical, but...
Yeah, because he probably started that in this car, the one we didn't see.
I think that vehicle there probably had dealer plates.
Right. So William H. Macy.
DLR.
Did you hear the one about the guy couldn't afford personalized plates, so he went and changed his name to J3L2404?
Yeah, that's a good one.
She's clever.
Oh, yeah, she's clever, she's resourceful, and she's intuitive. Tell right away.
Where's my protection? They got Gene here. I give these sons of bitches $1 million. Where's my guarantee they're gonna let her go?
Well,
$1 million is a lot of damn money. There they are. They got my daughter.
Think this thing through here, Wade. You give them what they want. Why won't they let her go?
So now it's $1 million, not 80,000 like it was originally?
I'm saying the cops. They can advise us on this. I'm saying call a professional.
No cops. This is my deal here, Wade.
Yeah.
Jean is
now
my
he's
wife
having
here.
authority. Ugh. And his ego's bruised.
But we got to protect Jean. We're not holding any cards here, Wade. They got them all, so they call the shots.
You're darn tootin'.
Why don't we, Stan? I'm thinking we should offer him $500,000.
Now, come on here.
Jesus.
We'll get the money together. Don't worry about it, Jerry. Do you want anyone at home with you till they call?
They don't want. They were just supposed to be dealing with me. They're real clear.
He seems too calm. Like,
yeah, I'm like,
should be more in a concerned manner.
But he's not an actor. Like,
yeah,
so
it's true. It's true. That is true. Very true.
How would someone trying to act like?
Right. Very true. I would just pick up like if I was Wade
it was odd how he was
why is he behaving so odd in this situation? Also,
everything's going according to plan so far for him.
How you doing there, Scotty?
Dad, what do you think they're doing with Mom?
He's behaving normally in the situation.
They're not gonna want to hurt her any. These men, they just want money.
Well, what if something goes wrong, Dad? And
No, nothing's going wrong here. Granddad and I, we're making sure this gets handled right.
If everything goes according to plan, you've inflicted psychic scars on your wife and
definitely
also,
on your son.
And not only that, and also you've caused deaths on other state trooper.
He doesn't know that yet. But
he doesn't. But like, I mean, that wasn't the plan, but it still happened.
No matter what, he knew the therapy bills for his wife and kid, and like the selfishness, like it's insane.
Yeah.
And how quickly they made it clear that the dad would never give him it. But then, like, you can only feel so bad for the guy. So it's really interesting how downtrodden he is, but still, like, man, what he started.
Yeah. We don't agree with what he's done for sure, even though you sympathize. Oh, no.
So they're both different types of psychopaths.
There's been quite a few scenes where there's been just no dialogue, just more
locked off shots watching.
Yeah, which I like.
Oh, Janie, 2 more of those Skinzo please.
It's crazy how many choices that are being made that are like, oh, that's a good idea for the script. And then I keep thinking about it being a true story. Like her being pregnant. Great idea. Oh, man.
Hey, Norm. How's the painting going? Not too bad, you know.
How we doing on that vehicle?
2 men checked into the Blue Ox, registering a Sierra and leaving a tag space blank.
Geez, that's a good lead.
Yeah, said these 2 had company.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love when they say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
to college, too. I went to Normandale for about 1.5 years. Yeah, that's where we met.
Oh, are these the 2 women?
That's why we needed to see.
Right. It makes sense now why they'd had that scene.
Le Sueur, but I went to high school in White Bear Lake.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to tell me what these fellas look like.
Well, the little guy, he was kind of funny looking.
In what way?
I don't know, just funny looking.
He looked like Steve Buscemi.
He wasn't circumcised.
Was he funny looking apart from that?
Such a good reaction.
That's why she won the Academy Award.
What about the other fella?
He was a little older. You know, he looked like the Marlboro Man. Hey, they said they were going to the Twin Cities.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, is that useful to you?
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, this is one of the best conversations I've ever had. Very informative conversation. I learned a lot. I learned so much.
Yeah.
I mean, she knows he likes cigarettes.
Twin Cities helps, but how do they think that's like bearing the lead?
Not circumcised. Everyone take down your pants for all my suspects.
Part of the lineup.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got
it's
some
so
product
cold.
placement.
Her breath through a mask of the stove to heat him. Man.
The good old days. Slamming the TV in him.
The bunny ears.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy is Lucifer, man.
Oh, yeah. Him and Steve Buscemi 2 years later. Armageddon.
That's right.
Just thought about that. I was like, what else have they done together?
I mentioned I'd never seen them as a duo. You're totally right.
Margie Olmsted?
Yeah, who's this?
Mike Yanagita, remember me?
Mike Yanagita?
Yeah!
Well, yeah. How are you doing? What time is it?
It's 11:15. I hope I didn't wake you. Just watching on TV about these shootings up in Brainerd, and I saw you on the news there.
Yeah, that's me.
Well, how the heck are you?
Thanks for calling at 10:45.
Okay, you know, it's been such a long time, Mike. It's great to hear from you.
That is such a relatable conversation. That people would just call you out of the blue, like, hey, how are you? And at a
That's all they
random
had
time,
going.
like, okay, cool.
That was the whole goal they had.
Which just grounds, I mean, even though it is a true story, it just grounds it more like, yeah.
Day-to-day life.
This TruCoat stuff, it'll keep the salt off.
Yeah, I don't need no sealant, though.
Yeah, you don't need that.
Man loves his TruCoat.
I would not be able to go to work if I had nothing to do with this and
right?
Be like, hell no, I need to know my wife is okay. I'm not going back to work.
Like, how do you pretend that's how you'd operate?
You know what this is? Well, yeah, I got an idea. How's that Sierra working out for you?
Things have changed. Circumstances, Jerry, beyond the acts of God, force majeure.
What the? How's Gene? Let's just finish this deal up here.
Blood has been shed, Jerry.
What the heck do you mean?
3 people in Brainerd.
Oh, jeez.
That's right, and we need more money.
That's on you guys, but still.
They've got all the power.
We've incurred risks, Jerry. I'm coming into town tomorrow. You have the money ready.
A deal's a deal.
Is it Jerry who has those 3 poor souls up in Brainerd if a deal's a deal? Go ahead, ask him.
The heck do you mean?
See you tomorrow.
Is he trying to pocket like $900,000?
That's what I was just thinking.
Sir, I've not received those vehicle IDs you promised.
Yeah, those are in the mail.
I must inform you, however, that absent the receipt of those numbers by tomorrow afternoon, I will have to refer this matter to our legal department.
I think he is because he knows that money's going to be gone. So, yeah, it sounds like it. That's why he's lying to his father-in-law about the price.
Amount.
Yeah.
And I think he was counting on the... Well, the other deal manifested and he thought he could cancel it.
Yeah, because
so I'm wondering what his...
that's 320, but if it's $1 million and he gets... I still feel like that's still over, right? I mean, we're not
920K like is what he'd walk with if he gave them 80K.
Yeah, but then he's got minus 320 that he's going to have to give back to
them.
Plus, they're going to take the cars away. I don't know what the value of that. So.
Right. That's still 600,000 minus the car. I don't know.
But then also...
We also don't know what he's in the hole for.
Yeah, then also he's losing his gold mine deal, too. So I don't know. Yeah.
And, you know, his wife and kid are scarred forever and 3 people are dead. But he didn't know about that at the time.
Right.
Oh, man. Buffet food. Forgot about buffets.
Back in the day, that used to be the shit.
Buffet Jello, doing the work.
The numbers you asked for. Calls made from the lobby payphone at the Blue Ox. First one's a trucking company, and second one's a private resident.
So many of these conversations are done over food.
Yeah.
Shep Proudfoot. That's a name.
Uh-huh.
Shep.
Think I'll take a drive down there then.
Oh, yeah? Twin Cities.
Oh, yeah?
I would have loved if I read the script. I'm going to take a shot every time I see the word yeah or yeah.
You won't make it to the third act. You're not gonna make it.
I'm going to get so drunk halfway through the script.
They only deal with me. These guys are dangerous.
All the more reason. With all due respect, Jerry, I don't want you mucking this up.
You're kind of a pushover.
No, see...
Look, Jerry, you're not selling me a damn car. It's my show here. That's that.
Damn, if he goes like, we got $1 million, oh my God, then he's screwed.
It's so good at making new creative ways of him being screwed.
Yeah.
I thought I'd check in with you about that USFI search on Shep Proudfoot. Yeah, well, thanks a bunch. Oh, say, would you happen to know a good place for lunch in the downtown area?
Yes, we need food. I love it.
Plot must develop.
Well, and also, too, for her, it makes sense. She's pregnant, yeah. But again, like, I love that so much of this film, like, revolves around food.
I also like how the things are happening that are insane, and she's still like, is the food reasonable? Because that's so human. Like, that would occur. It doesn't feel out of place. Like, the scene with her waking up with her husband, I like that they're grounding those moments, like you said, with the phone.
I'll make you breakfast.
Yeah. There's so much human between the chaos, because that's life. Like,
of course, yeah.
Unlike William H. Macy, who's not acting like a person.
Still got to eat.
I had a Honda Civic in this weather, and I had a 3000 GT in this weather, and neither drove in this weather.
I was perfectly parked.
Oh, that's smart.
$4 for the day? That's a bargain.
Yeah, I decided not to park here.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. We still got to charge you the $4.
I just pulled in here.
It's just pay the $4. Like
long-term parking charges by the day.
I guess you think you're, like an authority figure? That stupid uniform, huh, buddy? Here, here's your $4, you pathetic piece of shit.
Where's Shep? Talking to a cop.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
She's on to you.
Do you remember getting a call Wednesday night?
No.
You do reside there at 1425 Fremont Terrace.
Yep.
Anyone else residing there?
No.
These one-word answers.
Now, I know you've had some problems, struggling with the narcotics, some other entanglements, currently on parole.
So?
Well, associating with criminals, if you're the one they talk to, that right there would be a violation of your parole.
Easy go warrant.
Dude, she is so smart.
Now, I saw some rough stuff on your priors, but nothing in the nature of a homicide. I know you don't want to be an accessory to something like that.
Smart play.
Yeah.
So, you think you might remember who those folks were who called you?
Man.
That's incentive to talk to me.
Mr. Lundegaard?
Oh, boy.
Well, I'm a police officer from up Brainerd, investigating some malfeasance. And I was just wondering if you'd had any new vehicles stolen off the lot in the past couple of weeks.
Ooh.
Specifically a tan color Sierra. You haven't had any vehicles go missing then?
No, ma'am.
Okie dokie, thanks a bunch. I'll let you get back to your paperwork then.
It's when he was on the phone with the guy about the serial numbers. Those were the cars that went missing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now he's trapped in a different way.
Oh, God.
And also that scene was great for tension in a different, like, we thought it was one thing.
Oh, my goodness.
Great work.
Oh, God.
Yeah, give me Shep. The heck do you mean? Where did he go? It's only... No, I don't need a mechanic. I gotta talk to a friend of his. So,
He's definitely getting caught by the end of the film.
And all of this must have been on record.
Yeah,
we know
of course. Yeah, obviously.
No, but I mean, like, how obvious this guy had been in life if they have this. Friend that called at 3 in the morning or 10:45.
Marge? Jeez. Oh, you look great.
Yeah, so do you. Oh, easy there, easy there.
I'm expecting
Oh,
now.
I see that. That's great. What can I get you?
Oh, just a Diet Coke, please. Great. Oh, this is a nice place.
Yeah, you know it's a Radisson, so it's pretty good.
It's just pretty good.
Are you down here on that homicide if you're allowed to, to discuss that?
Oh, yeah, but there's not a heck of a lot to discuss.
Okay.
Interesting fellow.
You mind if I sit over here?
Ooh.
I don't trust this guy.
Yeah.
No, why don't you sit over there? I prefer that.
Thank you.
Immediately move.
Dude, you don't ask as you move. Creeper,
What a
dude.
weird everything.
Sorry.
Oh, no, just so I can see you. Don't have to turn my neck.
He was given somewhat weird vibes and then aggressively weird vibes accelerated.
She's the one that got away.
I was married to Linda Cooksey. You remember Linda? She was a year behind.
Yeah, I think I remember. Oh, yeah.
Linda had leukemia. She passed away.
No.
Oh, and then I saw you on the TV, and I remembered. I always liked you.
Well, I always liked you.
I always liked you so much.
I decided to call you at 10:45 at night and wake you up.
So, Mike, should we get together another time, you think?
No, I'm sorry. I thought we'd have a really terrific time.
It's okay, Mike.
I've been so lonely.
It's okay, Mike.
Whew.
Shit, what the hell you doing? I'm banging that girl. Oh.
Whoa.
Got it! Yo, cut that shit out, man.
Oh, not expecting that.
Come on. Man,
Damn. Oh, Shep's no pushover.
Man.
Don't you dare make...
Oh, yeah, throw him through the window?
Little weasel! You!
Ooh.
Jesus Christ! Shitbag mother!
Oh, okay.
I'm shocked he's alive.
That's what I thought he was going to kill him.
I want you to put this money in the Dayton-Radisson parking ramp, top level, 30 minutes, Jerry, we wrap this thing up. Got it?
Okay, real good then.
What are you going to do, Jerry? Oh.
Wow.
He's going to do knock out his father-in-law?
I mean, I don't think he has the gumption to do much. I mean, him flailing by himself is kind of his whole thing.
Here's your damn money. Where's my daughter?
Him rehearsing too, man.
Oh. Jesus. Damn, this is dark.
Yeah. And he's not a pushover, so it's actually going to go somewhere.
Yeah. Who the hell are you?
Who the f are you?
No, Gene, no money.
Drop that money!
No, Gene, no money.
Is this a joke here?
Oh! Shit.
Happy now, asshole? What's with you people? You imbeciles.
Oh! With the face!
So visceral with these gunshots.
What's crazy is it's all sound design, so there weren't even squibs or anything, but it was so impactful because the acting was good.
Ooh, Jerry, look what you have caused, man.
Minnesota's a very good place to set a thriller because even just the skidding around the snow is tense.
I'm curious when we get to the end and we see like how everything like resolves and what happened.
Oh no!
I don't think Steve Buscemi's gonna. I mean, he's bleeding profuse.
May I have your ticket, please? Open the gate!
At this point, him being there, like, cops are gonna, like, there's other witnesses, there's bodies, like, he's now in it.
Well, his whole plan was never to get the cops.
Oh, is he gonna hide his...
Jesus. Dude, you can't hide... Oh.
Wow. So many people are dead.
This is insane.
You have your father-in-law in your trunk, I assume. What a crazy thing.
Man, I wanted to see Steve Buscemi's reaction to holy shit. I mean, I know he's in pain, but seeing his reaction, seeing that the amount of money.
I'm wondering if there was money if he brought a gun. Maybe, right? Like
Mrs. Mora, she heard about the homicides down here and thought I should call it in, so I called it in. End of story.
Well, what does this guy look like, anyways?
Oh, he's a little guy, kind of funny looking.
Funny?
In what way?
Oh, just in a general kind of way.
Okay. It's probably nothing, but thanks for calling her in.
Sure. Looks like she's gonna turn cold tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Does this go nowhere?
That's how I'm going to describe Steve Buscemi from now on.
Kind of funny looking.
Kind of funny
nondescript way. Did they get a call and, like, everything was given to them and they just didn't?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, because if you go to the hospital, GSW, gunshot.
Oh, there.
It's more than 80 grand. That's a mill.
Wow. Oh, he's hiding money to give Stormare, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Almost like in the same spot where frickin' Jack Nicholson got shot in 89, Batman 89, right in the face.
Oh, he's going to hide most of the money and then divvy up the one he did get.
You better remember that spot.
Yeah, like mile marker, whatever. It's the first snow benefit yet. Look for the bloody snow next.
Yeah, how do you cut a little or something? I don't know. Oh, okay.
Just seemed like it all hit him really hard. His wife dying.
His wife?
Linda.
She's not dead.
No, they were... He was bothering Linda for a good year. Really pestering her. Wouldn't leave her alone.
Oh, he's just a crazy person.
He never...
No, they never married.
He was just trying to make you feel sorry for him.
Yeah, he's been struggling. He's living with his parents now.
Oh, jeez.
Linda's fine. You should call her.
That's a surprise.
Hardee's. I think that's the Carl's Jr. out there, right?
Yeah.
A lot of product placement in this film. Arby's, Hardee's, McDonald's.
Miller. That's the third time we've seen some sort of Miller. You got to pay for your Fargo.
I'm sure they were all happy to be part of this film. I mean, won Academy Awards, one of the best films, apparently.
And early on, like, for their career that became the Coen, like, dynasty. Like, this is one of their greats.
I'm on my way out of town, but I was wondering, do you mind if I sit down? Carrying a bit of a load here. I was just wondering.
Yeah, like I told you, we haven't had any vehicles go missing.
Are you sure?
Oh.
Have you done any kind of inventory recently? I mean, are the cars counted daily, or what kind of a routine here?
Ma'am, I answered your question.
I'm sorry, sir.
Someone's getting defensive.
The unraveling.
You have no call to get snippy with me. I'm just doing my job here.
I'm not arguing here, and we're doing all we can.
Could I talk to Mr. Gustafson?
Okay, I'll do a damn lot count.
Sir, right now?
Yeah, right now. You're darn tootin'. So damn important to you.
I'm sorry, sir.
Ah, what the Christ.
Is she gonna see the VIN numbers? I'm guessing?
Yeah, she is. He just left it out.
Or is he making a run for it, do you think?
Maybe. Jesus. There you go.
He's fleeing the interview. He's fleeing the interview.
He's such a coward. I'm like, what's the cowardly choice?
Yeah.
Run, keep running. Like, I mean, that's what he's done.
You should see the other guy.
It's like how he has no reaction to seeing him shot in the face. Just back to TV.
The dead eyes on that guy.
What?
She started shrieking.
Well, I got the money, all of it.
They casually killed her off camera.
That's 40 for you, 40 for me. That's it then.
I have a feeling that he's just not going to let Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, I don't think he makes it.
I'm taking a Sierra.
We split that.
No way. Notice this? I'm taking a car. That's mine.
Later, dude.
What a great villain. I feel just tense in the room with him. Like he's just existing in a space.
Oh! What? Damn. When old Jason Voorhees on him.
Yeah, we got a lead on this.
There's a car. There's a car.
Whose car?
My car. My car. Tan Sierra. Tan Sierra.
What a random way to just stumble upon it.
But you heard from the Moose Lake guy that so there's a reason to go investigate.
Right.
Oh, I'm so worried for her.
Oh, God. Please have the gun at the ready.
Absolute psychopath in that house. Just took a guy with an axe.
Oh, I got the chills right now. What is he doing in there? Is he sawing the bodies or?
It's so loud.
Yes, gun at the ready, thank God. He's mutilating the bodies. What a crazy scene for a climax! Oh, he's mutilating the bodies. This dude is unhinged.
Oh my God.
I had no idea this movie was this dark. Oh, shoot that man. There's no arrest.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him!
He can't hear you. Oh! Ugh. Just shoot him.
Shoot him, please, please, please.
Please, get him.
Please hit him, please, 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 please.
Thank God. She's got to be very slow. She's pregnant. What a shot.
Gore.
I know. I was just not expecting that. Such a dreary. Oh.
Only the leg.
Yep, it's true. I hope he gets the chair.
I would not want to be in a car with that human being.
Right.
So that was Mrs. Lundegaard on the floor in there. And I guess that was your accomplice and the wood chipper and those 3 people in Brainerd.
Oh.
And for what? For a little bit of money. There's more to life than a little money, you know.
see that? We saw at the beginning, right? Yeah.
The axe has a different weight to it now.
I like how she's trying to talk to him and reason to him like he's a human being.
And here you are. And it's a beautiful day.
Death stare.
Eyes are like sharks, so they're just dead behind him.
I just don't understand it.
I'm with you on that. I will never understand the human psyche to people who do shit like this.
Just the reckless abandon, like they just don't care. And stuff like this just shows you how fragile we are. Like guy sitting at a toll booth, like it's just the wrong person comes by.
And the people driving by, and the state trooper just pulling him over, and it's wrong place, wrong time.
And just the wrong person with a gun, you just drive by in the curtains.
You just never know. God forbid. Outside of Bismarck, North Dakota.
What's the denouement possibly going to be? Who's alive? Oh, they got to get William H. Macy, I'm guessing.
Macy.
I was like, I forgot.
Mr. Anderson, is this your Burgundy 98 out here?
Just a sec.
Yeah, it's him.
Bill, wait! No!
I feel no sympathy for you, dude.
Deserve every bit of this and more.
And you just abandoned your son, too.
Oh, yeah.
That poor kid, he lost his mom. His dad's going to prison forever. And his grandfather was shot.
They announced it.
I hope they have a happy baby.
Baby's going to have 2 wonderful parents.
Very loving.
I mean, and she was nice and understanding, too, with that creeper dude.
Yeah.
And even after finding out, she's like, what did he try to do? She was like, oh.
Good mom.
Announced it, so?
3-cent stamp.
You're a Mallard?
Yeah.
That's terrific.
So supporting. I love it.
People don't much use the 3-cent.
Oh, for peace, of course they do. Whenever they raise the postage, people need the little stamps. When they're stuck with a bunch of the old ones.
Yeah.
I love them.
I really do, too. In all the darkness of this film, the glimmer of light.
And we need that.
Yeah.
Heck, Norm, you know, we're doing pretty good.
I love you, Margie.
I love you, Norm.
Oh.
2 more months.
2 more months.
Wow.
How she can see any light.
Yeah, I know. With all the darkness she has to see every day as a cop, yeah. And what she just experienced. Oh, I thought they were going to give us text with, like, this character ended up with that, but still.
Well, they said that everything is exactly the same except the name change.
Yeah, with the name change, but yeah.
So I guess we saw it to a T.
Yeah. But I just mean, like,
what happened to William H. Macy?
Yeah, the character of Peter's Stormare, like he ends up getting the chair and like, that kind of thing. And William H. Macy.
Deakins, that's why the shooting. Like
that was Roger Deakins?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We were talking about him at Dune.
I thought that was
him.
Oh, yeah,
I remember you saying that was I was like, I don't.
And I got properly Craig. It was Craig Fraser.
Who did the Batman.
Yeah, Batman. Oh, my God. One of the best
cinematographers. And a kind of slept on DP work in The Gambler, Mark Wahlberg movie, the DP, and that's great.
Yes. But wow.
Man, what a movie this was.
Thrilled to be partnering with a brand I've been using for nearly 2 years now, and that's Harry's Razors. I'm generally more drawn to anything that goes against the norm, and Harry's does just that in the grooming world. They saw the high prices in the industry and decided to blaze their own trail with quality and affordability. I keep a beard, but whenever you see these cheeks and the neck clean, and that's the work of Harry's right there. Keeps my wife happy, and Harry's makes it effortless. They're precision blades that cut smoothly with less drag, making every shave satisfying. And yes, it's versatile for other areas too, you know what I mean? So as a Harry's devotee, I can vouch for their value. You can experience unparalleled comfort and quality in your grooming routine where exceptional craftsmanship meets affordability, making a smart choice for a top-notch shave without breaking the bank. Their kits and value packs for shaving are unbeatable, but Harry's is not just about shaving. Again, they offer top quality, thoughtfully designed grooming products, including shampoo, conditioner, and amazing body wash, without the premium price. Quality, affordability, that's the thesis of this. Now these I actually pulled right from my own bathroom. I regularly use their 5-blade razor with a nice weighted handle and their foaming shave gel. Man, it is a game changer. I just like the feel of it. Now I have to commit to keeping this in my hand the whole time because I'm not going to go to the bathroom in the middle of shooting this. The handles, they feel perfectly balanced, and the razor's sleek design is a classy addition to my bathroom. And the quality of the shave, unparalleled. Gotta reiterate, key part of my weekly grooming ritual because their entire range of products fits seamlessly into my routine. Definitely no reshoots here. Their German engineered blades are durable, and refill plans are economical. Rarely use the word economical, but I'm using it now. Plus, their commitment to high customer satisfaction and no-risk trial makes Harry's a no-brainer. no-brainer. This gel really does feel good. Let me say once more, choosing Harry's means quality and affordability. By grabbing your $13 trial set for just $3 at harrys.com/rejects, you're not only getting a great deal, but you're also supporting this channel. That's harrys.com/rejects for your $3 trial set. Stay sharp and embrace the extraordinary with Harry's. Till next time, Reject Nation. Till next time.
Oh my God. Yeah. Again, like I said, I have not seen a ton of Coen Brothers films, but this is, as you said, early Coen Brothers. And this is a way to, for me at least, get introduced. I mean, there was so many different elements I appreciated about this film. I like too that this film was, I mean, we know it's a true story, but I like that it was really grounded in reality in terms of like these everyday conversations, and it was just so much based around like just conversations around food and stuff like this, and like I loved Frances McDormand's character, and I like too that we didn't get introduced to her until about 40 minutes into the film.
Yeah.
I thought that was an interesting choice, but I love right away. She's so intuitive, so resourceful, so smart, and you see that right away. But like I said, there's so much darkness in this film, which I really wasn't expecting. Because I didn't know anything about it just in general. But then like her and her husband, just you immediately identify right away. And, you know, that relationship right there is like kind of, like I said, the glimmer of light. And it's like the levity from all the darkness that's going around. And look, and everyone else in the film was phenomenal. William H. Macy was absolutely terrific in terms of his character. I understand what he was going through. Like, I get it. I've been a pushover in certain areas of my life before, and like people walking over me. I get what he was going through. Never, and I've felt the need in terms of feeling desperation. Never to the point of this extent. So I understand where he was coming from, but I don't sympathize to what he did or agree at all with what he did. Like that is insane. And I get it. The whole plan was supposed to be nonviolent.
And they did a good job setting us up to go like, oh, I get you to a point. And then as soon as that point tipped, there was about 7 minutes of movie where I was like, oh, this poor guy.
And again, like his plan was, as we all know, he wanted, like, it was supposed to be nonviolent. He was going to get his wife back and he was going to get half the money. No foul, but it's like, dude, your wife was going to be mentally scarred. Your kid was going to be mentally scarred. You get half the money. So
in fairness, like, I don't think you fully understood where he's coming from in those 7 minutes, but there were 7 minutes where you understand how a character could do that.
Yeah.
And then there's a tipping point.
But again, like you said, they laid out right there in the first few minutes, like, hey, this guy is a pushover. He's literally in everything he does. People just walk all over him. So from that perspective, you feel a little empathy and sympathy towards him, but still not to the point where you're going to agree with what this ludicrous plan, even to the point where the guys who were about to do the kidnapping plan, Steve Buscemi,
trying to talk him out of it.
They're trying to talk him out of it, and they're about to be paid $40,000 to do a simple job, and they're like, dude,
you could just ask for money.
Ask your father-in-law, ask your rich father-in-law for the damn money.
And then we see him clearly have no respect for him because he's such a pushover, which I loved the scene sequencing.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned us not meeting Frances McDormand. I thought they did a really good job giving us what you think is the story and then pivoting. Even though it's based on a true story, there were moments that I was like, okay, well, intuitively, if it's true, someone had to survive to tell us. But I loved how there would be just a random character like the Big Mouth that would be necessary, but the movie didn't have like a David Fincher thriller thing where it was like, ooh, what's the mystery? Instead, it had this like novel thriller where it's like, oh my God, how can things get worse? Oh my God, it's escalating. It didn't feel like it was uniquely paced. I really like that things just kind of came at you as opposed to like some of the more formulaic stuff. That way, when something formulaic happened, like, oh, I know he's a coward, he's going to drive away, that felt more earned and more like a character arc. And the idea that all of this happened just made it so much more terrifying. Like I knew more people had to die because otherwise they wouldn't make a movie about one murder. Like, you know, unfortunately we live in a world where murders happen all the time.
Yeah.
So how bad had it get? And then the wood chipper? Like, I mean, that's why, you know, you make a movie.
But I mean,
an image.
Yeah, you called that too with Peter Stormare's character. Like, you know, that dude is the silent, escalating, crazy
Never trust
type.
a silent hitman.
Yeah, I mean, like, and you had that scene too with Steve Buscemi was like, dude, do you talk at all?
Yeah.
Like, and then you had that scene where the state trooper like comes out and he's just like, he's got that deadpan stare, and then the escalation just out of nowhere, and then you got that blood squibs coming out. I mean, that dude was. This is one of the more really scary roles from him. I mean, I've only seen him in a few films, but he scared the shit out of me in this film.
Minority Report, he's so intense. I love Minority Report. But like for me, and I think the lyric is, with that guy that played in Fargo. I think his name is Steve, and I think the lyric refers to Steve Buscemi. I think it's like a Bare Naked Ladies song.
Okay.
I've only known Fargo from one song lyric, and I have no idea. I think it's about Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
But I really like that. And again, this feels like it's a screenwriting note, but it's a reality note. I love that it was set in a place where people are so aggressively kind to your face.
Yes.
Because that made the darkness so interesting. Even when things were like, when people are aggressive on the phone, they still sound kinder than anyone has ever sounded in LA.
Oh, definitely. Well, also, too, I think you said it best. Life is so fragile. I mean, you got to be so careful. I mean, this was very apparent, like wrong place, wrong time. You had that state trooper pulling them over. You had the people just driving by, and you were like,
the guy at the toll booth. Really
and then the guy at the toll booth because he saw him with his face shot off, and then this film did such a good job with suspense and tension. You're like, when Steve Buscemi was carrying that state trooper, you're like, holy shit, like just get him out of the way so those people can drive by safely. And then when he was driving after them, it's like, then I thought again, this film really did a good job of subverting expectations too.
Consistently.
Yeah. And so, because I thought they just pulled to the side and got out in darkness, and then it's like, oh no. They were like panicking, understandably so. I would have been freaking out in that if someone's chasing me after they just done a cold-blooded murder and then they're chasing me and I'd seen it and I'm trying to get out of there, I'd be, and it's snowing too, and
the
you know
darkness
what I mean?
of those roads, like you can only see.
It's already hard enough to drive in snowy weather like that, and now someone's chasing you who just committed a murder,
and your headlights are like 5 feet in front of you.
And now you're like this with the wheel.
And they were kids.
Yeah,
so they're new to driving on top of like.
I mean, oh man, but again, the subversion of expectations. Very, very well done.
The Deakins Coen combo visually.
Wow, yeah.
What a film.
Yeah, no, I mean, there were so many shots, too, that were interesting as well. Like, you had that one shot with Frances McDormand, right? Her and her husband, like, after they just had that 3 a.m. breakfast or whatever. One shot where she's leaving the kitchen and going out the door,
and he's just going about his day.
It's just like a split shot. It's still one shot, but like
split by the home.
Split by the home. That was.
There's also I really love the visceral. We both were like, "What's he working on?" And then you hear the wood chipper, and there was a moment I winced because it sounded like gnarled, like it was just this gross sound. I didn't even know what it was yet, and it was affecting me. And then they turned the corner, and I was like, oh, way worse than I could have imagined.
Yeah.
I assumed like chainsaw, like something, you know.
Yeah, I had a feeling he was, we both had a feeling he was doing something to mutilate
the bodies. But I love that the movie was at making us both go like, and then the reveal is more traumatic. Like the movie did that a lot where it was like, hey, your imagination, and we're like, 2024, the world's messy, so we've seen a lot of movies and things, and then it still was more graphic.
Yeah.
Like this was very traumatic and intense. I can't believe it's true. So many people died. I see why it's legendary. Like this, I can't believe this movie was an hour and a half.
No, it was paced and amazingly, and also too, dude, I feel so bad for William H. Macy's son.
I hope that kid got all of his grandpa's money.
Oh yeah,
for therapy alone.
I mean, obviously, money does not replace losing your father because he's a dumbass and evil.
Losing your whole family.
And then, losing your whole family. Basically, I mean, the psychological scars that kid
and he
now
seems
an adult.
so on the edge of having trauma anyway. Like he's like not doing good in school. He just wants to play hockey. Like he's on that edge, and now he's the next Peter Stormare.
But again, I love that this movie just does a good job just painting, like again, grounding stuff to reality, having these conversations. And again, there were so many scenes too where it was just visual storytelling.
Yes,
like you have the scene of them in the motel having sex with the women, and then. It's very quick. It's like 30 seconds.
It establishes
but it shows that they know who these two guys are, and there was no dialogue. And then later on, when she meets with them, Frances McDormand, she can identify this very strange guy who's uncircumcised. I was like, okay, now because I was wondering, like, okay, it was still cool to see the scene. But I'm like, why did we see
I thought it was there to establish that Buscemi has connections. So I was already thinking, like, plot-wise, like, he said that he can get women. He's proving he can get women. I thought it was going to be like him showing off to Stormare.
Right.
I love that it was later, like, they were more witnesses, because that makes sense for a detective story. You need to have witnesses to question, and, like, it was great going, like, why are they showing this scene? Subverting expectation. And I also think it was really, really cool to have scenes that would have been potentially cut from other films today. Like there's a nest in the 80s that I think they show more supporting characters more. I think that like, have you seen the Lethal Weapon movies?
Of course.
I always use
Love
the
those.
example of like the cat in the Lethal Weapon movies with Murtaugh's family. I feel like has a better arc than most characters in movies today, because that cat is like on the top of a fridge, and the fridge has an apartheid thing, and then the second film has that. The cat like is rescued. Like there's so many elements of the cat, and then in the first film, in the second film, Riggs has to save a cat from that explosion, and I'm always thinking about how like that shows the domesticity of Riggs growing. And like that's a supporting character that's an animal. And nowadays, a lot of movies are like, how can we cut the fat? How can we make this cheaper? How can we trim? And this movie has so many scenes where it's like them two laying in bed at the end was so necessary for my sanity.
For sure.
And the scenes of them like doing just day-to-day stuff made everything else more horrific. It made I don't know if I've ever thought as much about how fragile life is, and I think that's because we saw how precious life is. And her dialogue about What a Beautiful Day, that was because of the Minnesota Nice. That was because of the beautiful, tranquil scenes that I don't feel like we get to rest in as much. And that could just be, everyone has nostalgia for the past. But I do feel like movies in the 80s and 90s spent a little more time with people.
Absolutely. No, that's a great point. And I mean, that's what I loved about her character. I'm like, you just literally witnessed this monster mutilating bodies in a wood chipper. And and also too, like, I've also too watched that. I can't remember the name of the show. It's the one where they try to solve the crimes on Crime TV. I'm blanking right now, but when I watch those shows and they're Forensic Files, great show, but obviously it's horrific to watch. But when I'm watching that, it's more for the science is why I watch it, and like how they. It's like I just find it fascinating when they discover like how they discover the crimes and all that. I'm like, wow, fascinating. But then when I'm actually like thinking about it, I'm like, I just don't understand like the psychoticness. Why do people do these things?
I think that's why Dexter's such an interesting character.
I've never seen that show.
Well, you have to be a little, I think, no disrespect to any forensic analysis in there. But like I think there has to be a level of disconnect that can be a slippery slope.
Yeah.
I think in order to see that much blood, a part of you has to be able to remove the humanity from it. And I think that like Dexter fascinates me because what if you were loved blood and you did that, but then like, you realize there's a reason you love blood. And like this is interesting because it's the other direction. Frances McDormand is so sweet. And I loved seeing John Carroll Lynch as a warm character because he's often played as so cold and like he's often in that like dead-eyed mode and he's so good here. And I think he was in Drew Carey show.
Yeah.
But like he's so good at both things, just like the Coen brothers.
And that was such a great scene too. Like having seen that guy just mutilate and put him in the put bodies in the wood chipper. Like I'm a very nice human being. You're a very nice human being. I have a feeling we wouldn't have had that same conversation. It's like I see no humanity in you.
He would have been shot in the head.
Oh yeah, I'm not even having a conversation.
She shot him in the leg and brought him in.
This is dead silence. But like to see that humanity in her and like to have a try and understanding like why did you do this?
And William H. Macy might never have gotten caught if she'd killed him. We would have killed him.
Yeah.
And then it would have been like there would be no justice.
Very true.
So that's why you should have been like.
Yeah.
I'd have killed him.
That's true. No, she was great. Well, let's read off a couple facts really quickly here from Fargo. Some movie trivia facts.
Yeah, there's got to be plenty. This movie's legendary for a reason.
I'm sure there's going to be plenty.
I am so tired from that 90 minutes. Like my body was tense from minute 7.
God. The Coen brothers just excelled in this film with tension.
Dude, you got to watch No Country, man.
Oh no, I want to see after Big Lebowski and Burn After Reading, I wanted to see more, but
you'd seen their comedies.
Yeah, now I've seen some of the dark ass shit. Yeah, although there was some good
levity moments.
There was some good levity moments for sure. Okay, so the snowplow that drives past the motel at the end of the film was not part of the script. Signs in the area warned motorists not to drive through due to filming, but a state employee ignored them.
It was good ambiance.
Yeah. Joel Coen had Frances McDormand and John Carroll Lynch conceive a backstory for their characters to get the feel of them. They decided that Norm and Marge met while working on the police force, and when they were married, they had to choose which one of them had to quit. Since Marge was a better officer, Norm quit and took up painting.
I love that.
That's cool. That's awesome. Very cool. I like knowing these things after the fact, but now when I rewatch it,
too much.
Yeah, true. When Carl Showalter, Steve Buscemi's character, calls Jerry Lundegaard, William H. Macy, for the deal to be done, he tells him 30 minutes and we'll wrap this up. From that moment, the film's running time left is exactly 30 minutes. Christopher Nolan would be so proud.
Genius.
Yeah.
I love that so much.
That's again like Christopher Nolan. It literally when he does like he literally
His
nailed
memento shit.
I always like when I hear those things in films.
Next viewing is great.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. I usually count those things down because it started for me. I don't know about you, but it started for me because I'm just so particular and OCD about those things. In Galaxy Quest, one of the all-time greatest Star Trek films ever, there's that countdown with when the ship is going to explode from the self-destruct. It was so off the time. It's still a great film. It's still one of the best films ever. But that countdown was so off. Let's see. We'll do a few more. This one's a little long, so bear with me, people. William H. Macy begged the directors for the role of Jerry Lundegaard. He did 2 readings for the part and became convinced he was the best man for the role. When the Coens didn't get back to him, he flew to New York, where they were starting production, and said, and I quote, "I'm very, very worried that you're going to screw up this movie by giving this role to somebody else. It's my role, and I'll shoot your dogs if you don't give it to me." He was joking, of course. Well, I'm glad he said that and didn't shoot their dogs, because I thought he was pretty damn perfect for the role. He was incredible. I got to, again, I haven't looked it up. I just know Frances McDormand won the Academy Award for this film, but I got to imagine he was nominated for this. He was so damn good.
Yeah.
I mean, he was that wormy, cowardly pushover. I thought he was perfect in this film. So again, glad he convinced them and didn't shoot their dog, apparently. All right, I'll do 2 or 3 more, and then we'll call it. The role of Carl Showalter was written specifically for Steve Buscemi. Hey, I got to imagine, funny-looking guy, weird-looking guy.
Nondescript way.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi. Steve Buscemi's like, thanks.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
I'll take it. It's a paycheck. I'll take it. Thanks, guys.
And it's so funny how sweet of a guy Steve Buscemi is.
I know.
Volunteer firefighter,
Yeah.
like hides it.
Oh, yeah.
What an angel of a man.
Yeah, very true. All right.
Sorry, I just blew up your spot, Steve Buscemi.
Let's see. William H. Macy stated in an interview that despite evidence to the contrary, he did hardly any ad-libbing at all. Most of his characters' stuttering mannerisms were written in the script exactly the way he does them in the film. That's interesting.
Man, those Coen's right.
Yeah, I thought a lot of it was ad-libbing, so interesting fact.
Especially with the pacing and runtime of the film, I would have assumed.
Yeah. All right, 2 more. We'll call it. There's only one scene shot on a bright and sunny day. Cinematographer Sir Roger Deakins hated that it was sunny, feeling that it went against the movie's mood. True, because this is a dark-ass film, so I could understand his point of view from that. Totally get that. All right, last one. Frances McDormand, looking around for a role as a killer or prostitute, was hesitant to play a pregnant cop. And I quote, "When I started working on it, I realized it was one of the best gifts that I had ever been given." And we thank you because you were damn so good.
You were one of the reasons this movie worked so well.
Yeah,
I was so worried for you the entire time.
Oh yeah, no, and especially at the end there too. I was like, oh my god,
on the ice.
I was like, oh yeah, and also too, yeah, when she walked over, I was like, oh my god, please tell me she's not going to fall. Yeah.
And my vendetta-driven ass, I was like, she's going to shoot him, and then the ice is going to break. Like I thought, so like, whoo.
Yeah.
Thank you for having a heart, Frances McDormand, and showing us.
This was such a well done film. Like, I just want to watch a bunch of Coen.
Dude, you should.
Yeah. Well, hopefully,
tell him what you want him to watch in the comments below.
Yeah, save him for you guys. I promise.
He will. You can share in his experience of trauma we just went through.
Yes.
No Country. Hopefully, someone else hasn't seen it.
And also, too, if you guys are listening to us on Spotify or what's the other one we were on?
Apple.
Apple. Thank you so much. See, we're a good team.
There we go. We got this.
Please leave us a rating. We would appreciate it.
Yes. And there was a couple movies at the top we both realized we hadn't seen. So also like Thin Red Line we both haven't seen. What was
Thin
the other
Red Line and Platoon.
Platoon never seen. So please leave a comment below if you want us to watch those, because that helps Greg and us know what else you guys be interested in us seeing. So please leave a like, please comment, please share this video. We love making these for y'all. Hope you enjoyed us enjoying but being traumatized by Fargo for the very first time. Much love, Reject Nation. We'll see you soon.